I'm curious as to your opinion on, in particular with the Sasha, being on paper a fairly brutal impedance load for low-powered amplifiers, yet personally, and I know of many other cases where people have operated the Sasha with very low-powered SET amplifiers and having great success. Are you able to maybe comment on why you think that happens when on paper it should really not be?
Yeah, I've noticed that too. At around 90 hertz, the impedance is low, and the capacitive reactance is a little bit high. So that combination means that the crossover is going to be trying to pump energy back into the amplifier, and some amplifiers really don't like that. I think that if the single-ended triode amplifier has a very good quality output transformer, it will have a certain intrinsic stability that works in its favor. I think also that generally people that are using single-ended triode amplifiers aren't listening to headbanger music.
Yeah.
They tend to enjoy music at more moderate to realistic levels for acoustical instruments, and maybe have a more intimate listening experience that doesn't stress the amplifier or the speaker. Really, the sensitivity on the speaker is pretty high, and that works in its favor.
Yes.
And of course, 90 hertz is only part of the audio band. The rest of the band is not really affected in that way. But we have heard that too. Our own experience with that has been limited because we currently don't have any low-power single-ended triode amplifiers. We used to have some, and we are going to have some in the very near future.
Right.
To live with.
Sure. Now, I wanted to ask you, currently the high-end speaker market seems to be a crowded place with an ever-increasing number of emerging high-end companies that have products within similar price points as Wilson, and we can name Magico or YG Acoustics as examples. And there's many European companies as well. Apart from the advantage of being in the market for a longer time, can you tell me how does Wilson Audio deal with such increasing number of competitors?
Well, the speaker market has always been a pretty crowded one because loudspeakers are, generically speaking, the easiest things in the world to make. You can go to your local Radio Shack store and buy a little cookbook that shows you how to buy it, and they even sell the components there at Radio Shack, and you can produce a speaker that plays.
Yeah.
Then there are more sophisticated programs available, which provide speakers which have a great deal of measured linearity. And if you build them exactly according to instructions, you'll get a perfectly boring sounding speaker.
Sure.
So there are no credentials that are required to build speakers, unlike being a medical doctor or something like that. So it's an open market, free to everybody to get into. And if you've ever looked at the array of patents which have been issued on loudspeaker designs over the decades, it is astounding.
Right.
It looks like Rube Goldberg's museum. And there's frankly a lot of crazy notions that have no musical merit whatsoever. Among serious loudspeaker designers, there are several, and they provide products which have engineering merit and will appeal to a certain constituency. I build speakers to the best of my ability, and I say my, which is perhaps not realistic, because really it's our company is doing this.
Sure.
I have the basic designs, the architecture, the voicing, that type of thing, but it's really a very dedicated group of craftsmen that build the speaker, and engineers that design it, and customer service people that support it. It's a team effort. We have 47 full-time employees at Wilson Audio, and the average tenure in the company is probably about 9 years now.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a depth of experience in the company.
Sure.
I think that elements that contribute to our success relative to other companies in around the same price point is that we have had the same basic vision of the products and the philosophy of the product ever since its beginning, almost 40 years ago. The company's been under the same leadership for almost 40 years. In 2014, we will have our 40th anniversary. And so this has given us a certain stability to the company, and the business model that we use and the engineering values that we use are valid ones. I'm not saying they're the only ones, but they're certainly valid ones,
Sure.
and they have proven themselves over time.
Mm-hmm.
We try to produce products which are real products. They're not something that's kind of crazy and extreme. Now, I suppose a non-audiophile would say that speakers the price of the Sasha are crazy and extreme by definition. And yet those same people might think nothing of having a piece of art hanging on their wall that costs as much or more.
Yeah.
Even though that art doesn't play music, it beautifies their lives in a way that they can see.
Yes.
Certainly, I think it can be argued that our products actually represent a certain level of value relative to the quality that they provide. I think that listening to the customers,
Yes.
and not being arrogant, not feeling that the customers don't know what they want. The marketplace has a certain wisdom to it. And I suppose it's Darwinian in a way that if you produce a product that maybe is too fussy about its partnering characteristics, or you say it can only be used with a certain brand of cable, or you build in the amplifier into it, if the architecture is perhaps functional and interesting, but it doesn't fit into any normal living environments, its market acceptance is going to be very very limited.
Correct.
Another thing, if the product is not supported aggressively and compassionately with customer service that really cares, then you're going to lose market share.
Sure.